Hey everyone, so if you are white, you can do nothing right, just so you are aware. Two professors from the University of Iowa have argued that civility in the college classroom reinforces white racial power. That seems like extremely strong language that was once appropriately used against moronic white supremacists that really thought having white skin made you superior to others. But now terms like white racial power are being applied to a mere college student attempting to be civil in a discussion. So what's the alternative to civility? Not being civil? Wouldn't that be viewed as white anger or maybe a quote white lash? So do you notice the tendency here? The tendency is to put you in a corner you cannot escape from. People like these professors have stacked the deck so you cannot possibly win. If you are born white, it does not matter who you are, what you say, who you associate with, or what the content of your character may be. You will forever be a wide target of racist accusations. If you voted for Obama, doesn't matter. That's just your white guilt because you know society benefits you, and that was your pitiful way of making you feel better for benefiting from our racist society. Do you have friends that are not white? Doesn't matter. That's just you trying to be viewed as not racist, and having a non-Caucasian as a friend means nothing, despite the fact that a real racist would not have non-Caucasian friends. For some reason, that little detail is never brought up. Do you like certain aspects of another culture? You're not allowed to partake in it, lest you be accused of cultural appropriation and trying to thieve from other races, whom you've already thieved from enough. Have you never said or thought a racist remark? Doesn't matter, you subconsciously know you have it better because you're white, and since you haven't changed the system, you're just as guilty of racism as a neo-Nazi. So do you see what I did there? I can do this all day. Accusing white people of racism is easy. It doesn't always make sense, but you just need to be decent enough at verbal gymnastics to make these backward arguments. Regardless, I don't think that even SJWs accept these arguments on rational or logical grounds. They accept these arguments from pure emotion. They accept these arguments because they have a predefined narrative, and anything that fits that narrative is accepted automatically. Logic be damned. And if the illogical arguments make it easier to cast accusations of racism over a wider population of people, then that's even better. Unfortunately for the SJWs, this strategy will result in their downfall. For example, hippies in the 60s who were blown out on acid and magic mushrooms were making more coherent anti-war arguments than SJWs make for their cause today, and you don't see many hippie movements today. That seems to tell me that the SJW movement will not last. Their own inability to form coherent arguments will put a stranglehold on their movement. The more they say things like civility being a form of white racial power, the more they marginalize themselves into a corner of incoherence, and we are all better off for that. Thank you, and that's all.